In the continuing comedy of errors that is the Donald Trump presidential campaign, which seemed to have no impact on the low information authoritarian voters that are supporting him, Donald Trump yesterday asked Russia to hack Hillary Clinton's email. This was in a press conference that Donald Trump gave yesterday, saying he would love it if Russia released Hillary Clinton's emails and that they would likely be rewarded for doing so. If you're trying to make it seem like you're not in cahoots with Russia and you want to deny that Russia was involved in the recent DNC WikiLeaks, you might not want to publicly ask Russia to do more hacking. Let's take a look at what Trump said.
What do I have to get involved with Putin for? I have nothing to do with Putin. I've never spoken to him. I don't know anything about him other than he will respect me. He doesn't respect our president. And if it is Russia, which is probably not, nobody knows who it is.
Of course.
But if it is Russia, it's really bad for a different reason. Because it shows how little respect they have for the country when they would hack into a major party and get everything. But it would be interesting to see. I will tell you this.
Yeah, tell us.
Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing. I think you will probably be rewarded.
Immediately, the Trump campaign went into damage control. So the first excuse was it was only a joke. Well, no, anybody who saw it can tell that it was clearly not a joke. That excuse almost immediately dissolved. Trump later tried to do damage control by tweeting a slightly less insane version of this after the press conference. And what he said on Twitter was, if Russia or any other country or person has Hillary Clinton's 33,000 illegally deleted emails, perhaps they should share them with the FBI. So what he said at first was, if you're listening, Russia, get those Hillary Clinton emails. Then saying, if Russia or anybody else has them or finds them, then turn them over to the proper authorities. The second excuse produced on Twitter by Newt Gingrich is that Trump's remark was unfortunate, but it's not as important as what Hillary actually did. Tweeting, the media seems more upset by Trump's joke about Russian hacking than by the fact that Hillary's personal server was vulnerable to Russia. A bunch of conservative voices on Fox News and talk radio were saying, well, Hillary was careless. That's the real issue, not Trump hoping and sort of joking that Russia will use that carelessness to his benefit. Everything that Donald Trump says, which is ridiculous or absurd or unconstitutional or borderline treasonous, is immediately written off as just a joke or as liberals misquoting him. You can basically say anything, Lewis, because no matter what Trump says, if it goes south, then it was either a joke or just part of the liberal media conspiring to make Trump look bad. It's a really good defense for the low information voters who are already supporting Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm. The voters who will not be swayed no matter if it was a joke or not, or if Donald Trump shoots someone in the streets of Manhattan.
I've said it before, and I will say it again, and I want clarity this evening, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Lewis, I am going to speak now.
Clarity.
Given what Donald Trump has said and done, you either have to be ignorant, lacking mental faculties, which is not an insult, it's a reality that affects many people in this country, or a genuinely bad person to vote for Donald Trump, period. I need to clarify nothing else.
Can we add, I might add one thing to that.
Okay.
Just completely apathetic.
Well, but apathy wouldn't even lead you to choose one person over another. It would lead you to just
I think
not
it
vote.
would lead you to choose Donald Trump.
In what way?
In that he's the non-establishment guy, and that you just want to see things shaken up so much because you have such apathy towards the establishment in the current system that for some reason Donald Trump looks appealing.
Okay, well, if by apathy you mean complete lack of regard for the future of our country and doing what seems funny or clever by voting Trump, yeah,
sure, yeah,
okay, no, that's so that we may add that at Lewis's request.